All right, guys. So I'm just looking at my canvas here because we're looking at the different things. So we've done the train body and the train stack. The next thing we need to do is the train hitch and the magnet. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go back into here and I'm going to go ahead and do the train hitch next. So I'm going to start a new one. We are going to say rename hitch. So one of the things, ooh, that says Hotch. That's not cool. Starting to make some new names. Yeah. Okay. We can do this a couple different ways. This might be interesting to do an extrude first, only because we're going to do a profile one later. So let's do that. So we're going to sketch here, go to top, go to here, click on here, do a circle. Dimension that circle. So that part right there is going to be 0.25. So you can see how small we're working, because again, this is the part that's going to connect to the magnet that goes in the back for, remember, this is a FOE train. Hit check, extrude, bring that guy out, and we end up with it only being the height of 0.5 inches, so half an inch tall, guys. So once you have that, you can hit check, and now this is that first profile. Now on top of that is this rounded cone. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and do a sketch on the front profile. And I'm going to make this shape, and then I'm going to kind of play with it a little bit here. So let's do this, and let's do a 3-point arc. So this is the shape I need, right? But I need it to be centered and fabulous. So I'm going to go ahead and do a construction line from the origin straight up to there. And that just allows me to then do some center points. So I'm going to go ahead and do my midpoint from here to that little point I made. So that lines that up, lines that up. No, I don't want to hit that. Sorry. Got to watch yourself sometimes when you do this stuff. So we're going to make that coincident. Click here and here. So it just ties all of that into each other. This dimension here is going to be a diameter, right? Because we're talking about diameter there, of 0.4. And it's okay that it did that. It's no big deal. We'll go back here and click on this and then this, and it should pop it back up. That looks good. Nope, that's not what I want. I want this. So now I want to do the arc. So the arc on this should be 0.208, so 0.208. And we can double check the height. It should, at this point, it's fully defined, so I don't see any reason why it's going to give me anything other than the right height, but it doesn't hurt to throw that in there. So it should be 0.650, which is what it has. So if you hit, you don't have to worry about that point, those decimal points at the end, because it's gray. Like there's nothing you can do about that. That's just the way it is. So in fact, this rounded up a little bit. But because this is fully defined and because we put everything in line the way it's supposed to be, there's nothing to worry about with those dimensions. So I'm going to go ahead and hit check. I mean, I can show you if I do this. Watch, it's not going to work. Oh, is it going to be weird? No, it won't even let me select it because it's a grayed out dimension. So that's that. So we've made that shape. The one thing I want is to add a line from here to here. And the reason I'm doing that is so that I can revolve it. So I can hit check, go to revolve. I'm going to pick, see how it's solid, surface, thin. We're going to go with solid. Click this, either the right or the left. It doesn't matter. They're the same. Then for your axis, you're going to do that center point. And that's it. That's the whole thing. Now we should definitely give it a color. So let's double click on it. And we'll make it like an orange. That's cool. I like it. We're good. All right, so we are done. I will hit save on this and move on to the next one.